Hello everyone. I welcome you all once again to CareerInPharma. So today we have a very special guest with us. She is a dentist and mother also, and recently she made a shift in her career. So we'll discuss how she made this shift and how challenging it was. And I request you all to please listen this video till the very end, because maybe you never know that a single idea or maybe anything from any person can change your life. So maybe this interview can also be a game changer for you. So with this I will start the discussion with Dr. Mansa, and will start with her introduction. So hello Dr. Mansa, I welcome you here to this session, and first of all I would say thanks to you from bottom of my heart for coming here and giving me time, because because being a mother, we know that there is no free time for mothers, but still you gave that time. I really appreciate this, and once again thanks to you, Manasa. So Manasa will begin with your introduction.
Hi Nima, good evening. Thank you very much for the introduction. I'm overwhelmed with your words.
Thank you, Manasa, for this. So, Manasa, just our audience wanted to know, like, little introduction when you did your finish your BDS, then how it went on, and when you started the corporate journey.
I finished my BDS in 2008. Okay, so 2002 to 2008, I finished my BDS, and immediately after my internship, I joined my MDS. That is from 2008 to 2011. So I'm a Bangalorean, so I knew the education system, how it works, and also I didn't want to waste any time. So I had a continuous, educational period from 2002 to 2011, including BDS, bachelor's and masters. And I was very much oriented towards research, which is why I selected public health dentistry, and that I wanted to get into the research field. But at that time we were not very aware of all the different aspects in which a dentist can step into.
Correct.
So the first thing anybody does as soon as you complete your MDS is get into academic colleges. So that's what I did, and I did have an idea about a clinic also, but not too oriented towards it. I was much into the research. I wanted to do research. So after 2011, I joined a couple of postgraduate teaching training institutes, and I worked for about 5 years. And in between, I got married to my husband, who was into a transferable job. So obviously, because of his transfers, my clinic part did not work out.
Correct.
And I had to stick to colleges. And jumping colleges also is not that easy. You have to stick to a place and work if you are interested in academic field. But I did give some time, because wherever he went, I used to look out for opportunities, and I did get the opportunities for about 5 years. And then what happened was, I had interest in research field, and I had gotten into academics. It took time for me to understand that academics and research is a little off with each other. The projects or the trials are not in that magnitude. So eventually, but I still continued. But in 2017, I was carrying my baby. And it was a very long, even in academic field, it was a long journey for me always. I used to drive about 120 kilometers every day just to go to the institute and teach. So you must be knowing that takes a lot of physical effort too.
Correct.
But I could not do it once I conceived, and I took a break. And that break just went for a very long time, because after she was born, I have a girl. Okay, so her name is Arya, and after she was born, I gave it about 2 years, and immediately after 2 years, the COVID started.
Okay, yeah.
All the more wrong time to start looking for your job. But I was somewhere feeling a little how can I say, the postpartum feelings, and
it happens. Yeah,
I have always been a career oriented woman, and sitting at home taking care of baby, although is important for me, but I was feeling what do you say, deficient somewhere, I wanted to do something, prove something, put my knowledge and my energy into another use also. Being mother is wonderful, but being mother is not all. There are other aspects to women, and of course, not just women, even men too. So I started looking for other opportunities for dentists in other fields. So I did extensive research. I used to go on a lot of social medias and find out what are the possibilities. So I came across a lot of fields like national rural health missions, government organizations where research oriented posts are available, and there were some clinical jobs in railways and other central government related organizations. And one day I suddenly came across a YouTube channel, and it spoke about how a dentist transform into pharmacovigilance field, and that was Dr. Neema Bhish, the YouTube channel. That was the first channel which I found. But before that, I had definitely gone to LinkedIn and created a profile and started looking at my own friends who had shifted from they have not done their MDS, but only BDS, but still they had shifted from how do we say, the clinical field to the corporate world. So I spoke to a couple of them.
You started your base work, before, coming to that YouTube video, right?
Yes. Base work I did extensively for a very long time. I did go through and spoke to a lot of seniors. But what I understood was even our seniors were not completely aware of. So when I spoke to 100 people, I was able to put 10 ideas together. So I did research, sleepless nights with the baby. I put it into use by going through the videos and literature from other sources. So I had shortlisted a couple of fields which I would like to do, but finally I was very interested in this the corporate, especially the medical data reviewer and medical writing. So I did go through both the fields in detail. What does a medical writer do? What does a medical data reviewer do? And medical data reviewer seemed more research oriented, and the subjects which I have done masters is all about trials. The public health dentistry I have done my masters.
Yes.
So that was all about trials and statistical analysis and so many things, which was fitting perfectly into this area. So I then started with YouTube channels where people are talking about this pharmacovigilance field. So that's when I spoke to you and attended some sessions about this field, how you transition. And you had a session with another doctor who had transitioned just like this. So I heard that, and I made some key points. Basically, the mental block the women have, that the world won't be, or rather the family won't be able to understand if I want to work. That block has to be broken by you yourself first.
Correct.
When I asked my family, they were very happy, and unwantedly I was worrying so much that they may not be comfortable, but then they were very happy. They were like, my husband was like, go ahead, do whatever you want to do. Just
sometimes, Manasa, what I think, we simply assume the things, and reality is different.
True, that's true. Assumptions are bad. See, when I was on the phone trying to research, many people thought I was always on the phone. What is this? Being such a, being a doctor, being such an elderly person, she's always on the phone. What she will teach the kid, but they don't know what I'm doing in the phone. Even my husband initially he did not understand, but later on, when I secured a place in IQVIA, and many people apart from me told him that IQVIA is a company which is very very organized, settled, good company. So I was very happy he learned it about the company and appreciated me later on. So all that effort and hanging on to the hope that I will get it was worth it finally. So that is how I transitioned, and I had to relocate a little bit to Bangalore because my husband's workplace is elsewhere. But I did take it up. I took it up on myself that this 1 year I'm going to give myself to learn everything about this field. So now here I am doing it.
So Manasa, through your introduction and story, one thing I got it, like whatever it takes, you have to do it.
Yes,
I mean,
you have to do it.
through your journey, like you continuously said, definitely you were very career oriented. Now also, you didn't sit at home, never. Just after your pregnancy and when you conceived, then only
Yeah,
you for your baby you did that, and that
yeah.
part also you utilized very well.
Yeah.
Because with baby, you will be having, you can't sleep at night. Those thing happens,
Yeah, yeah,
everything gets up and down. So you
yeah.
utilize that time also very well. That's why you got this opportunity.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. So guys, just
You have
keep
to get
moving,
up.
keep doing. Yeah.
You have to make that move. Nobody else will do it for you. You know, if you're hungry,
Correct.
you get up and you eat it.
Correct.
Nobody else is going to come and feed you. So it's just as simple as that. You want to make a change, you have to do it yourself, and
Exactly,
include
Manasa.
everybody in your struggle and include everybody in your effort. It will happen. It may
Correct.
take time. It took time for me, but it
Hmm.
will happen.
Every good thing takes time, right? Even we did BDS and lot of years of studies, everything hard work. So
Yes,
everything takes time.
takes
Yeah.
time. In fact, in LinkedIn, when I went, I had sent out a request to hundreds of people. You won't believe me, hundreds of them, and many ignored the thing, and but many were kind enough to reply back, and couple of them were so kind and trusted me with their numbers also. So
Hmm.
I got a chance to speak to them. All I told them was, I don't need anything else except I want your experience. How did you do
Hmm.
it? And they
Hmm.
helped me. They spoke to me. I did not ask a job for anybody. I only
Hmm.
asked for experience, and I went on to the sites and applied. And through LinkedIn connections, I got help in securing this job. Especially, a couple of them were very instrumental in my journey. So I don't know
Hmm.
if I can take their name, but I really would like to thank them someday.
Yes, Manasa. The only thing is that we have to give to someone else. Like someone helped you, so in
Yeah,
return you help someone. That is the
yeah,
chain actually.
yeah. That's
So
true.
with this, Manasa, I just wanted to know what was the moment, or what factor was there, because of which you decided to switch your career from clinical to non-clinical.
One was academics. Was I was feeling that the what I have learned, what
Mm-hmm.
I have mastered was not being used in my academic field. It was actually academics.
Mm-hmm.
You had to be really oriented towards the students and the academic timetable and all that. Secondly, because of my husband's job, I was finding it difficult to secure a job in this field.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, finding a job had become a little difficult. Okay, it was both.
Mm-hmm.
Neither was my interest in it, and nor was the position available. And even if it was available, it was really below the negotiation levels. So I was feeling undervalued. It
Mm-hmm.
was like, no,
Correct.
this cannot be happening with me. I have done so much. I will not be working for somebody who will take advantage of my degree and do
Mm-hmm.
something for their institution, but in return do nothing for me. It
Yes.
somewhere hit me, and I reached a point where I wanted to change in where I'm going to apply my knowledge. So
Great.
that's how I reached corporate sector.
So, Manasa, how did you search for companies, and how you prepared for interviews? What was your approach?
Yeah. See, first of all, how I searched the company was again through LinkedIn profiles. I
Hmm.
went through like hundreds and hundreds of profiles. My friends connections who have come to this. So I started reading their education level. I
Mm-hmm.
started reading their how they have, what are the like grades, or what are the positions they have been working. So I made a note of all those things.
Oh, great.
I made a note of what kind of education they have done, so that they have secured this position.
Hmm.
I had an extensive research like that, and that is how, when I saw so many people have, they put up so many years they have worked in certain organization. So I used to pick up that organization name, go
Mm-hmm.
to the website, and start applying in their job sites. So that
Mm-hmm.
way I had made a list of like maybe around 20 to 25 companies ka list, and
Oh.
about 10 to 15 positions which I can be helpful and research oriented in. So like pharmacovigilance, medical writing, or clinical data specialist. Out of
Mm-hmm.
all those, I felt that medical data reviewer was very, very apt for me. So that's how I was trying my best in that, and somehow I got that.
Great, great, great. So now, what are the changes you are feeling in your life after getting this offer, or maybe that transition from clinical to non-clinical, and what are the changes which were not there, or because of which you are happy
Yeah.
now? Yeah.
See, I'll point out in points. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
first of
Yeah,
all,
sure.
I'm extremely happy, and I'm happy from inside. Inside
Great.
out.
Yeah.
Secondly, all my knowledge is being used right now. Everything I studied is being used. Okay. I
Correct.
had to go back to my textbooks and brush up a little bit. Thirdly, I'm financially independent now.
Mm.
Although I have a great family, but still, when you earn money, you have self confidence, you have self reliability, and you have a
Yes.
sense of accomplishment, which makes you happier inside. I feel
Mm.
very happy to tell my daughter that I will buy you whatever you want. I don't have to tell her that somebody else will buy it for you. So, that self contempt is very important, and that's something I am really, really enjoying. So apart from that, I'm busy right now, and
Mm.
I am growing. So
Mm.
that is something really I cannot express it. It is so these are the main
Mm.
things which the changes which has helped me out.
Yeah, independence. Yeah, matlab
Independently.
financially independent. That is very important aspect.
Yeah.
Although definitely, we are from good family. Husband is earning good money, but uh, that money which comes directly to your account by your hard work,
Yeah.
that has some different feeling. And like
That's
you
so.
said, you can buy, you can give a secure future from your end also to your daughter. That is
Yeah.
a feeling which we can't express. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You always know that you can do whatever
Yes.
you want to do. Not just women, in fact, even for men,
Hmm.
there may be situations where men might be stuck too.
Correct.
So when you are earning, you have a sense of self-dependence, and the freedom
Hmm.
to do what you want to do. It is extremely unexplainable feeling, and that's what I'm feeling
Correct.
right now.
Yeah. So Manisa, what were the challenges you faced during this transition?
The
Challenges,
challenge.
anything? Yeah.
The main important challenge was to get my point of view across to my family. I
Mm-hmm.
had self inflicted barricades
Mm-hmm.
where I was overthinking that they may not, and there is social pressure and all that stuff. When I spoke to them, it was like smooth like ice. They were like, okay, there were little changes we had to make. I had to make sure I hired some domestic help for my child. I had to
Mm.
make a timetable at home where it runs without me. So I had to make a system before
Mm.
I leave. But it worked out. That was one thing. Family was one thing. Relocating was a little bit, not much, because I'm a Bangalorean, so I knew places. I knew how
Mm.
to do that.
Mm.
Thirdly was, see, corporate world has a lot of new skills. So I was a little lacking in those skills. Like, let's say
Mm.
I know how to use Excel, but I am not a professional in that. In that ways, it took me time. So I used to sit down in the night times, go to LinkedIn Learning again, and do
Mm.
some courses on Excel and
Mm.
Microsoft, and a lot of courses I had to do to upgrade my knowledge. So
Mm.
that was there. Uh,
Mm.
I think these were the main problems I faced, but it
Yeah.
was all addressed.
Okay. And within few months, like within 6 months to 1 year, you will be like pro, whatever,
I
Excel and
hope so.
technical stuff. Yeah.
I hope
Because
so.
you will be get used to all the stuff, no?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
initially only it will be challenging. That will be smooth after 1 year. Okay.
But it's okay. I
So,
think 5 years energy, which was reserved,
mm,
I'm directing it now into everything into my work.
good, good, good. So, Manisa, what is your message for fellow dentists who are looking for a similar kind of transition, or not just dentists? I would say maybe other healthcare professionals also, like physiotherapists and alternate medicine graduates, MBBS people who have some clinical practice and now they want to move to non-clinical stuff. What is
Yeah.
your message for them?
My message is the transition is definitely going to take some time, some
Hmm.
hard work, and some dedication too. It's not
Hmm.
going to be easy, but it's not impossible. You can
Hmm.
do it. It's just that you need to knock the right doors. Okay, and you should be ready to adapt to changes. It could be a little degradation in your salary, might be, you never know, but there is growth in future. So looking at the growth in future, you can always give up a little what you have right now, so that you can move on. You are paving a road for yourself, so don't get stuck with only money. Look at position, look at the company. Look, working in a good environment and earning less is much better than working in a very tensed environment and earning high. You will spend half of it on your medicines only.
100% true. I totally agree with this.
Yeah. So company, select a good company, which I would say. So your transition also will be smoother, and they have very dedicated way of transitioning you into their company. So I would always suggest keep money in the middle range. Don't keep money as the highest priority. One thing. Second, reach out to people. Even a small baby, only when it cries, it gets a milk. Okay, so ask what you want. Reach out to people. Don't be scared of rejection. You're getting rejected, it's fine. Move on to the next person. There are lots of good souls, even now, who are ready to help you. So ask for help. Reach out to people. That's one thing. Another thing is you get your mind clear. You have to make a plan for yourself. All the blockages in your mind you have to remove. Only then you will be able to step forward. If you tie your legs, you won't be able to run. Only if you leave it free, you can move forward. So start the work from yourself, then go on to your family, then go on to your organization, and then the whole entire society will fall in place itself.
Correct. Such a lovely piece of advice.
Another important thing is, please make use of the social media. It has great power. Okay, so it has both negative and positive, but I would say make use of the social media power in the right way. I would give like 60% of 70% of my transitional credit to the social media, be it YouTube or Facebook, or especially LinkedIn. Though I'm still doing, okay, I'm not going to give up on LinkedIn so fast unless I have explored and exploited LinkedIn to the complete. I'm stuck to it now. So you have to research a lot, and write down. When you write it down, there are lots of things which starts falling in place. So these are the main things I would say. Have a few. Another thing is, please do not give up. You try for 1 month and then you feel like, no, it's not working out. Don't give up. It took me like more than 8 to 9 months to just get material, and about 4 years to get this transition. So some people get it in 1 month, some people take 10 months. It doesn't matter, as long as you are ready to try. So don't give up.
Correct. So last question, Manasa, is what is one piece of advice, or not advice exactly, what is the thing you think that is there which stops women like us, especially if I talk about married and with kids, and after so many years of clinical experience, what is the thing which stops women to make this transition, or come out of that mindset?
See, the first thing is the mindset of the women itself. Okay, they feel that the child cannot do without them. Trust me, the child is fine. It's you who cannot do without them. So you have to talk to yourself that you can manage both. If there are certain days you need to be away from the child, it's okay, because you get so engrossed that oh no, how will she stay without me? So let's say after 16 years the child goes out of the house for its own life, and now you are like alone and don't know what to do, and it will be too late to no, I wouldn't say too late, but you would have to struggle more to get back.
Exactly.
So my advice is to remove the mental block in your mind that the baby can't do. If it is able to eat on its own, then you're fine to go out. And involve your family into your struggles. Let them know that you are happy when you work. Let them know that you wouldn't want a depressed mother or a wife or a mother-in-law for the rest of your life.
Right.
So a little compromise from them, a little adjustment from you will always work out. You can always reach a point where you all can meet one, thing. Like I was listening to Indra Nui, the Coca-Cola company CEO. She was talking about how she asks her managers to ask certain set of questions to the children. Is your homework done? Is your food done? So they are all ticked and given to her. So somehow you have to come up with an ecosystem which works for you. So I took that as an example, and I hired 2 domestic help. One is exclusively for the child, and one is for my family. So my child's check, you wouldn't believe, you will feel like I have an OCD, but I have a checklist of things which is done every day, and it has been checked, bath done, breakfast done, nap done, and that checklist is photographed to me every day. So I know that everything is happening with even without me there. So if you can work out a system, in yourself first, and then involve the family in it, you can definitely do it. So it all starts with you. You are the source of everything. So make the beginning from you. Don't feel like your family will not do it. You try it. You try it till they do it.
Correct.
So that's one main thing I would like to tell all the women especially. And the men these days are quite understanding. So, you talk to them, they will take care of the family.
Correct. Yeah, true. 100% true. So yeah, Manasa, very true. And whatever you said in today's session is going to be a game changer for some female who will listen to this. And I want definitely. So the message is through Manasa's journey we get to know that nothing is impossible in this world. If you decided to do anything, and if you are after that, definitely the things will happen as per your plan. Okay. And with this, we will wind up this session. And again, Manasa, thanks for coming here. And thanks for, giving such a lovely piece of advice here to all of our listeners. And last, I will say, see, doesn't matter, what you are doing currently and where you are, if you want something, which is bothering you, let's say if it's related to your career change also, because of which you're not getting sleep, or it's bothering you, then the simple thing is just take action. No matter where you are, what you are doing, just take action, start doing the things. And one thing is never give up. Yes, Manasa.
The actual failure is when you give up, not when you don't get a job, so never give up.
Correct, Manasa, correct.
So, I wish everybody all the best, and anything I can do to anybody, I would be very happy, and feel free to approach me.
Yeah. So Manasa, what we will do now, we will put your LinkedIn profile in the description box also, so that our viewer can approach you, and if they want any help. Okay.
I would be glad. Yeah.
Thank you, Manasa, for this. Okay. So yeah, guys. So we will conclude this session, and all the the links and all we will put in description box. And if you like this video, please, I request you again, please subscribe to my channel. I will be coming up with more motivational videos, more interviews like this which we had today. Okay. So goodbye each and everyone, and stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you all. Bye bye.